about the bits, that's half the fun. Drink it through a straw if you're worried about choking. You're a big person now. Oh God, that's juicy. Got a Rioja, half decent. I'll have a little glass of that. I'll have a little glass of that on the side. Couldn't find any nice sangria out there. So I couldn't find it, I didn't really go looking. Hola. So I just got back from Spain. Well, about a week ago now. Just got back from Spain. Couldn't find any nice sangria out there. So I couldn't find it, I didn't really go looking. I love sangria. Because I'm quite a fan of red wine, but I also like cold, fruity, refreshing drinks as well. So it's kind of perfect. Went to an all-inclusive, and I don't know if you've ever been. It was really nice all-inclusive, but they always have like sangria on tap. So it's not a proper sangria that someone's made. So we're going to make some sangria, scratch that itch. I did buy a lovely big glass pitcher, jug, whatever you want to call it, to make this in, as you would traditionally. But I was just washing it up and the handle's just tweaked in my hand and it's all split and smashed around there. So I can't drink anything out of that for fear of safety. So, because that's the only, I've got mixing jugs that go up to a litre, but nothing that's big enough, and I'm going to stick a bottle of wine in here and then some other bits. So we're going to make sangria in a bowl. Which kind of works, to be fair. Punch bowl, ladle it out into some glasses, be fine. We're going to, a few bits in here. Got a Rioja, half decent. Yeah, it's not bad. It's relatively cheap. So, obviously, I'm getting red wine everywhere now. Use whatever wine you want. Really, because this is a Spanish drink, we should be using like a Spanish Rioja. Or I can never pronounce it, a Garnache, or is it just a Grenache? Oh no. This is the cheapest Rioja. This is a not particularly cheap Barolo, but I've got it to use up, so I'm going to use it up as well. I've got some brandy. This is French cognac, but again, traditionally this would be Spanish brandy, but I couldn't find Spanish brandy. I am going to go in here with, so this is a jazz apple, I think it is. I'm just going to, a couple of small chunks. Just fannying about and just chop the whole lot out there. Leave the skin on. Do this one as well. Right, and we are going to go in there with 2 big, decent oranges. I'm going to, oh God, that's juicy. Squeeze it, but then put the whole lot in there as well. Don't need to worry too much about pips, unless you're giving this to children, but really you shouldn't be giving this to children. So. This is coming into really good season for oranges, so it's the right time of year to be making this. Juicy oranges, but leave the skin and the pith and that in there. You've never had sangria. Why have you never had sangria? It's kind of like mulled wine, but for the summer. It's fruit, and red wine, a bit of brandy, some spices sometimes. I think it's supposed to be spiced traditionally, but oh no, that's what I'm saying. It's what time of year for oranges. If you can get some nice Spanish, like Sevilla oranges, Sevilla, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm also gonna top and tail this lemon, just because those end bits are a bit. I'm gonna go in there with a lemon as well. Nice. I think these are Italian lemons, but I'm sure they won't mind. Now this should all be in the bottom of a big pitcher, but we're going to make do. And in there I am also putting 3 tablespoons, well no, probably about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, or honey would work. Play around with it. Some people I know don't like this particularly sweet at all. Some people do like it quite sweet. Now we're going to give that a muddle. If you're doing this in a glass pitcher, be careful. You don't have to go to town on it. You just want to give it a little bit of a mush up. Get some of those oils out of the skin of the lemon and the oranges. You can use tangerines and satsumas if you want. Pear works quite well. Berries as well. Strawberries and raspberries, cherries, any summer berries and fruits really. That's where it's at with this. Right, don't need to go to town on it, that'll do. In there we're going to go with bottle of wine, red wine. And I'm going to put in the excess of this wine. Fruity heavy wines work quite well. Ones with a lot of body. And we're going to go in with about 200 millilitres of decent brandy. I like to chuck in a couple of cinnamon sticks. I've only got the one, so I'm just going to break it up a bit. Bit of cinnamon. Right, now, usually you put some fruit juice in there. There's a load of fruit juice in there. I like to top it off with some sparkling water or a bottle of appetizer. You know, like 500ml bottles of appetizer. That in there goes really well. Give it a mix. Stick it in the fridge for an hour. Now you can drink it now, of course you can, and I probably will. But let it all mellow, give it all time to get to know one another, and it will just turn out so much better. And it's a cold drink anyway, so you want to chill that all down, especially if your wine wasn't already chilled. You can put some ice in there. Don't put a load of water, fizzy water in there, and then also ice on there as well. Oh, the fizzy water as well, soda water, anything like that. It just adds a little bit of effervescence to it as well. And now if you've made it in a bowl like I have, get yourself a ladle that into a nice summery, really it should be a wine glass, but let's use a hurricane. Don't worry about the bits, that's half the fun. Drink it through a straw if you're worried about choking. You're a big person now. There you go. Probably the best summer drink. I know I said that I think recently I've said the best summer drink is Sangria, vodka and tonic, a Mexican mojito. I think I said it about something else as well not too long ago. I remember sitting down and drinking rosé for the first time in a while going, oh, I should drink more rosé, it's so nice in the summer. Yeah, there you go. Short, sweet, cheap. Do you know what? If you've got one of those big boxes of box wine that you're trying to get rid of, make some sangria out of it. Once you get some brandy in there and all these other bits and pieces, you are not going to notice that it's really cheap wine. Make a paella, sit in the sun, drink some sangria. You will not regret it, trust me. I think I'll probably splash red wine and fruit juice all down me. So I'm probably going to go get changed. Tell you what, let me know how you make sangria. Maybe you already make sangria and you don't agree with me, or maybe I've missed something out, or maybe you've got to put this in there and you didn't put that in there. I've put cinnamon in there, I know nutmeg, mace, allspice, things like that work quite well in a sangria. But yeah, as long as it's cold, I don't think really you can go too wrong. Mulled wine spices. Like I said, it's like summer, it's like mulled wine for the summer. Beautiful. And surprisingly strong. I mean, you've watered it down with fruit juice and stuff, all that stuff, but drink carefully, you know. It's not drink carefully, it's drive carefully. What do they say? Drink aware. Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly and get yourself a better quality picture than that. Anyway, be good, you can't be good, be lucky. I've said it now. I know I said I was trying not to say it, but sod it. Like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.